are just a few shows that, if you haven't watched them yet, what are you waiting for? Hey guys, it's Kristen, and we've been talking a lot about the best movies, the best TV shows of the decade, and I got to thinking, there are so many shows out there that I know I love that not that many people talk about, and I think we need to change that. So today, we are going to be talking about some of the most underrated shows of the decade. Consider subscribing if you like my videos, and drop down in the comments and let me know some of your favorite underrated shows. And without further ado, let's get into it. Dance Academy is an Australian teen drama about a group of students attending a prestigious dance school in Sydney. We follow their friendships, hardships, and competition as they ultimately work to become principal dancers. After 3 seasons, the series got a feature film to round out the story, and actors Jordan Rodriguez and Keaton Lonsdale both got their start on the series. Lasting only 1 season, Terranova showed a lot of promise. It followed the Shannon family in the dystopian world of 2147, who travel 85 million years into the past to join a prehistoric colony working to make a better future. And yes, there are dinosaurs involved. The show starred Jason O'Mara, Degrassi's Landon Liberayan, and is one of the early projects for Naomi Scott, who had a really big year in 2019 with Aladdin and Charlie's Angels. Video Game High School is a web series that garnered a cult following after its release. It's set in the near future where video games are the most popular competitive sport in the world. Talented players are recruited to play at elite schools like Video Game High School to hone their craft. Lasting 4 seasons, Islos High was Hulu's first and only show to feature an all-Latino cast and crew. It followed students dealing with the ups and downs of high school, from freshman to senior year, diving into ambition, love, dance, teen pregnancy, immigration, domestic abuse, and more. It was sort of like a Latinx Degrassi. With Octavia Spencer, Griffin Gluck, and Mandy Moore, Red Band Society followed a group of teenage patients living in a hospital's pediatric ward. Following the popularity of The Fault in Our Stars, which also came out that year, you would have thought that Red Band Society would have been a no-brainer win, but unfortunately it only lasted 1 season. The Magicians is adapted from the book series by Leif Grossman, and follows Quentin Coldwater as he enrolls in a university for magicians, only to discover that the magical world from his favorite book series is actually real. So kind of like finding out that Hogwarts is real. Season 5 drops in early 2020. The OA is one of the most brilliant, polarizing, and mind-bending shows out there, as it dives into other dimensions, near-death experiences, and the family you make for yourself. Created by Britt Marling and Zalbet Manglage, we follow Marling as a young blind woman who has gone missing for several years, and when she finally comes home, she can see. In Season 2, she's traveled to another dimension, and her former companions are trying to help her from their original dimension. I can't believe that Netflix canceled such a thought-out and brilliant show, especially after that shocking cliffhanger, so petition to bring back the OA, seriously. One Day at a Time is a reimagining of the 1975 sitcom of the same name, and follows a single mom who's an army veteran dealing with PTSD, her kids, and her Cuban mother. The show received critical acclaim as it covered important issues from mental illness to immigration to the racism that Latinos face in the United States. One Day at a Time was unexpectedly canceled too soon by Netflix, but lucky for us, CBS's Pop Network has picked up the series to continue on in 2020. Craig of the Creek follows a young boy named Craig and his 2 friends as they spend all their time going on adventures by the creek in their town. Aside from the fun of the creek being this sort of kid utopia, what I really love about the series is the dynamic of Craig's family. He comes from a really successful and loving African American family, and it's so refreshing to see that kind of representation on Cartoon Network. And the show's even been renewed for a 3rd season. Roswell, New Mexico is the second TV adaptation of the Roswell High book series. It balances the story of Liz Arteco, a jaded biomedical researcher who finds out that her former high school crush is an alien, with modern political issues like immigration. What I really love about the series is the mystery element. There are so many twists and turns that will literally keep you on the edge of your seat. And Season 2 returns March 16th, 2020. These are just a few shows that came out this past decade that I don't think get enough credit, and if you haven't checked them out yet, go do it! Go watch them tonight! If you like this one, you can check out more of my reviews right over here, and I will catch you in my next video. See ya!